and gentlemen, welcome to another fire episode of The Revolution. This week's episode, we have another fire creative. Please let me welcome Skaftin. I feel like people like sound effects. Hey.
Yeah, the sound.
Hey.
Somebody who
Yeah.
people who should be clapping in the background. At least we did that for us.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm straight.
It's so good to see you.
It's been a while. This COVID has created a distance between us and a distance between meeting people.
I really have a problem with the distance that COVID has created amongst a lot of people. But I think what I would like to ask you is that, what is your favorite meal? Ever since your childhood.
Ever since my childhood. Yo.
Let's not even think about the COVID season. Let's
I'm trying to think because Kirata Papa Kamafi and people. No, for real, Kirata Papa Kamafi. With sugar, of course. With sugar. What? Kirata Papa Kamafi. For real.
You know what? I love you guys. Yo, thank you God, because wow. Papa Kamafi.
Yes.
List sugar cream. Yes. Favorite meal.
Yeah, you get it. People
Yes.
Me, that I'm like, I Kirata Papa Kamafi.
Oh,
Straight up. And that controversial debate about now, that's okay. Hasn't I don't want to lie. That's interesting. Bring your own mask. That's not expensive. I can afford that. Yeah.
It's not,
but anyway,
guys, so
yeah.
it's not so, guys. Just know, if you like that one girl, just find out if
And then she's the one.
She's the one. Yeah. She's the one. But on that note, tell us of your favorite meal, Papa Kamafi. What, I don't know, like, what made you realize that that's your favorite meal?
Oh yeah, I don't like chewing. I think chewing is too much admin. I think there's so many things that we could be doing. So Papa Kamafi, it's simple. Like you put Papa Kamafi and then I guess like when I'm not swallow to swallowable.
Yeah.
It's swallowable. They're too well applied. I'm telling you, trust me.
Okay, because I feel like that subject
also
will come.
So it's easy to. So Papa Kamafi is easy to eat.
Sorry guys, like one thing about Skaftin is that he's the ultimate, like, according to me, like, guys, he's the ultimate country's comedian. Okay, so
I appreciate it.
this is why
I appreciate it a lot.
So
I think people
like
don't get my jokes. And I think they should just
sprinkle the
go up and something down. And their humor. Yes.
I'm so sorry. Okay. We so Clay, your profession is all about being a comedian, and it inspires me so much because when I look at comedians such as Trevor Noah, I think to myself that, guys, it's possible.
Yeah, true.
And then when I think in the context of characters like you, I'm like, guys, this is absolutely possible. So what is the style that you use for your comedian performances?
I love storytelling.
Ooh, love it.
I love storytelling.
Yeah.
And most of the time I talk about my own stories, my upbringing. And I don't know if this might spoil some of the questions that you have, but one of my favorite stories of my childhood stories that I like telling is how I got kicked out of a Sunday school. I think I was 8.
Have I heard this story before? No.
Yeah, I think.
Have I?
Yeah, probably. So I got kicked out of Sunday school. I was 8 or 9.
Sunday school.
Sunday school.
I can't know. I've never heard this.
Yeah, I got kicked out when I was 8 or 9.
Wait. Please Take me from day one. When you get
No, nothing really happened. They didn't like me because I used to ask questions. This lady who used to teach us said, how Pulusitsu, so
Okay.
so, yeah, she used to say, when Pulusitsu doesn't sin at all.
Okay.
So like at all. And she said just like,
I feel like I would have been that kid because I had so many questions.
so yeah, I think I was challenging her, so it made her uncomfortable. And then she told Bana Babang, I quote, Skinela Bapala Wanuna, Okapela Sata. From like true story. So I went to Sunday school, right? Yeah, so it's one of my favorite stories. It's one of my favorite stories because I feel
Wait,
like
Shari, you're kidding me.
I swear to God. They are friends. And that was the last time they saw me.
Oh my.
Yeah, about
God.
that doesn't work. So I quit from B or from one. Church, yes. Yeah, but I don't have anything against church.
By the way,
yeah. But
I relate so much to this because if my sister was here,
yeah.
we would relate so much to
or
your
they kicked
story.
you out of church.
Well, not that
Oh.
they kicked us out of church,
Yeah.
but they insinuated a lot of.
Oh, they didn't
Eh.
receive you well.
Oh, not that they didn't receive us well. They
Okay.
received us well,
Yeah.
but I think it's sometimes we kind of felt like we were out of place.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because of maybe certain situations that we found ourselves in.
Okay.
You know, and
yeah.
and you know, like it's different for a lot of people.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's different for a lot of people, and you know, we just
Yeah, I understand.
it was just a lot.
Yeah, I understand.
You
get
understand what I'm
it.
saying?
I get it.
But anyway,
But I feel
this-
like I was at church, but the congregation was out of place in my presence. Not me. I was not I was in the right place. They were out. They were out of. They were out of frame. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, but yeah, I that's one of my favorite memories.
It does.
You know? So,
It
but
does.
my comedy, my style of comedy is storytelling and also finding things that people never really take time to actually question themselves. Like, do you wipe standing up? Do you wipe sitting down? Which is the right way?
Wait. Wipe sitting down is the right way.
How do you know?
Because you just know that things are thorough that way.
How? So
How-
you just
How did you so?
yeah.
You just know that.
Isn't standing up more efficient?
No, standing up is not more efficient because you know that when you're sitting down, firstly,
You're creating
your
yourself.
butt,
Yeah.
your butt.
Yes.
Let's start in that position.
Yeah.
Your butt
Yes.
on the toilet seat,
Yes.
the way it's positioned,
Yes.
it helps you to like
Cover all area.
it helps you when you wipe.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wipe things thoroughly.
Okay.
The way we all know how the butt is positioned when
So
you're
how
on the
did you
toilet
did
seat.
it? So
Thank
But how
you.
you made that?
Ho thorough,
Oh.
ho sharp.
So how did you?
But now how so did you stood up? It's not really as
Oh, yeah.
thorough as you would be sitting down.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
get it.
Yeah.
So, but like I was saying, I just take little things from take little things. Have you ever farted while you're wearing a mask? It just goes out.
A lot of times.
Yeah, so I take from those little things, but also from I think storytelling has a lot of people relate, but you put humor in it. Like you put humor in it. I'll make an example. My mother passed away in 2010. Yes, and you know how people say, she's up there looking down on you,
Protecting you.
I was like, is she always looking
Right
down?
now, ne?
Yeah.
I can tell you, your mom, ne?
Yeah.
is- Like she
Yes.
has a beautiful hover
Oh,
around you.
yes.
That's everyone's
So
perception
Yes, that's what
of
it is.
a
So she's
like.
up there. Yes. So I'm just wondering, is she always there? Even when I'm masturbating?
Yep.
That's uncomfortable.
Can I tell you?
That's really uncomfortable. Yeah.
Like, can I tell you how I know? Like,
Yes.
mothers just always know shit,
Yeah, so
bro.
that's uncomfortable. That's really uncomfortable. Yo. So, but people will say, why would you want to make a joke about your dead mother? I'm like, I think she would laugh at it. I think she'd like the show.
Like, guys, there's content there because mothers always know shit, and I know this for a fact.
Hey, mothers are sneaky because
Yo,
mothers
bro.
don't sleep.
It's like they know even the things that you dream of in your sleep. So also about saying,
Yeah.
yo, listen, I've been dreaming of this in my sleep, and then they tell you like,
But isn't that? I'm sorry to ask. Isn't that with all women? They have the sidekick abilities. I think women are endowed with such powers. They can tell. Isn't this true? They've told me that every time when you wake up, you find a woman staring at you.
yeah.
Is this true? I pass out and wake up in the morning. I have no business waking up and try to find out if women are CIA.
That's true.
For real?
I think with me, like, with like a personal situation, like, I always find like it's always true ka my mom.
Okay.
Like if I tell her that, yo, mama, I had a dream that this happened, this happened, this
Yeah.
happened. Even she would confirm it ka, what's an again? Before that, I had a dream that this happened, this happened, this happened.
Oh yeah.
And then she's like, yo, okay, it's fine.
Don't you think that you guys' dreams are
Yeah.
interconnected in a way?
Yeah, we do, whether we like it or not.
Oh, yeah. I would not.
We just like,
It's interesting, but also scary.
it is what it is. It is what it is. So, I mean, when it comes to your comedic career,
Yeah.
what sparked up the?
I needed a loaf of bread.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, I was repeating my final year.
Eh.
Yeah, I was repeating my final year, and my Muslim elders, my relatives had told me that they didn't have that amount, 60% amount. So my Muslim elders paid, paid part of that amount, and then I could be allowed to register and actually go to school and actually write exams, right? Like a squad was squatter. It's about squatter, right? Yeah, like a squad
We already know what that is.
Yeah, it was a lab. I guess another episode lab what? Yes. So this is called Studio Hotman Laka. It was a friend of mine from high school. So I was only able to eat twice. But I was only able to eat twice. I was able to eat breakfast with him and then dinner with him. Yes. But during lunch, he could not offer anything. I had to figure out. So I had to come up with a business plan that didn't require me capital or any. Yeah. So stand-up comedy was close. It made sense. So I did it. I went back to Otago. Yeah. And my first show was sold out. The first time I saw a stand-up comedy in real life was my stand-up comedy show.
Where
was
your first show?
University of Lesotho, to some lecture theater, CNP 105, I think. Yeah, so and my second show, only 3 people showed up.
Guys, we start somewhere.
Yes, but I performed for them. An entire set, I performed for.
That's right.
Yes, but that's where it started, and it's fun. Every time you do a set, or every time you do comedy or you do a set, you start wondering if you've finished all material, and then you realize there's just so much space in your head. There's just a lot of things. Yes, there's just a lot of things in your head, and there's just a lot of stories about your friends and stories about a lot of things around. And I think with stand-up comedy, you just have to find an angle, or maybe with everything. But I think you just have to find an angle. There's a story, and there might be humor somewhere tied in it. I think somebody might be dying in the process. There might be humor somewhere. Yeah. But I think we just somebody. I once read something. I think I read or wrote it that said, "God is a comedian. We're just missing sense of humor." Something like that. Yeah. So I think with me, I started like that, and then I realized I actually like this. I like watching stand-up comedy. I like watching people do it.
Yeah.
And I actually love doing it as well. But it's a hard trade.
Really?
Yes. Some jokes are fun when you're alone. And when they see people, they take humor out of themselves.
It's interesting that you say that, because I know there was a show in 2020 that we were involved in.
Yeah.
At Cuban Links.
Yeah,
It was like a
the
roast
roast, or, yeah,
of
roast,
your
yes,
yeah.
yes.
And I'm actually glad that that happened.
Okay.
Because I got to experience you
Yeah.
as you know,
Yes.
Skaftin.
Yes. As
and
opposed to Jeremiah.
as opposed to Jeremiah, you know,
Yes.
I got to experience you as Captain in his own generic
Yes.
element.
Yes.
You know, and that was so interesting because I got to experience you in
My
your
fires
own.
were short that day.
Yo. I don't know if you remember the
We'll talk
fight.
about this. My fires were short.
Man, I don't know if you remember the fires that were shot on your level, but I don't remember right now. But I remember that that was a fire show.
Yo.
A lot of people showed up. A lot of people showed some love, and I know that a lot of people until this day they still want like a second
Roast.
level
Yeah.
to that. So I don't know. Do you think there will be a second roast?
Yeah, they were supposed to roast Mosola, actually. MSL. The only person I felt roasted, he was showing me flames.
Yeah.
There was a point where he said, yo, I'm interested in my fit.
Yo!
Yeah, so, yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. So I'm thinking that the roast was not by me. I was just placed in the center, I guess like epicenter.
Yeah.
Or I was just placed there just so people could have fun. I didn't mind it. People came to see and people had fun.
Yeah.
And some people were complaining of like, these people don't understand what a roast is. But yeah, Masola was supposed to go second. I don't know what Sky Alpha is planning because it was by Sky Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if they plan to do it, they will do it. But if they don't, the people are asking about it, I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just carry on with it.
When it comes to your comedic style of writing,
Yeah.
what style can you tell us a little bit about how you
Like how I write?
Yeah,
Oh.
how you come up with your jokes,
Okay.
how you make your jokes just like be in sync with the
story,
the
or
storytelling,
the people,
yeah.
or the audience.
Yes.
Or because some jokes you have to improve. Like I think it's like photography or videography. You have to you have a frame. You have something that you want to do, but then you realize the scenario is different, so you have to improvise. Yeah. So I write, but most of the time I get a punchline before the actual joke. Yes, I get shit. This is funny, but what's the build up to it? Because you have to come with people. But also one thing I've realized, I'm sorry, I'll say this. One thing I've realized is that the type of stand-up comedy we're still doing here, it's not the actual stand-up comedy because it's stand-up comedy really, and people don't really follow stories. But what a punchline after punchline after punchline after. The minute you start telling them, they start drinking the alcohol. So it's still a bit of a challenge, Makamona. But how I write, it's I get a punchline, like in my head. I'll be doing something and then I get a punchline. I'm like, I have to find something that I can mend. So it looks like a story, it looks like you copy and then it ends. Yes, I don't know. There's a lame caption I made of a picture where my feet are flying in the air.
Yes. This is something. It was affiliated with something that you posted recently
on Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah, so what I said was,
and you were connected with nature, and this is actually
yes. So how the only thing that came in my mind was I was eating grass. But I love
how you're very
I was
connected
eating
with,
grass.
Yeah,
but I wanted to connect it with every element in the picture. So there was sheep, there was grass, there was feet in the air, and then there was some company taking the picture.
Yes.
So what I said, I might not remember it word for word. What I said was, while I was eating grass and my feet were flying in the air or dangling in the air, Gopani was busy convincing sheep that this was the crude picture and I was just a prop. And then the sheep said to him, so the sheep is actually the fool. So the sheep will not actually speak. But I found incorporating the whole every element in the picture. Yeah. So how most of the time I write.
How do you do those handstands? But like, are you some like acrobatic? Like
first time I did it was the first time I knew I could do it.
You said,
Yes.
so like you're basically into, okay, so we could say that it's safe to say that you're basically into fitness, and then you incorporate some of that into your comedic.
Yeah,
profession.
sometimes.
Right?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I use everything. I use everything because
That's right, ladies.
yes, I use
He can do that.
don't start.
I'll do what I have to do.
Yes. Yeah, but yeah, those things steady headstands.
Yeah.
Because 2 days ago, can I actually do a headstand? Did I know that I could do a headstand? I was like, I didn't know until I did it. Because
He didn't know that you could do a handstand.
what?
That's fine. Continue.
Yeah, but yeah, that's just about it. But I think I'm still in the process of actually finding my style. I have my style that I'm still putting out to people.
Yeah.
But I think I'm patient with myself, even though sometimes I'm patient with myself because I think I actually want to find where I actually fit, just so I can feed the people the right Skaftin from the Skaftin. Content is in a biting. I think that's when I'll be ready to actually go out, try Tanzania, Bakai, yes. Because I think people are supposed to hear Basotho stories as raw as possible, but in a very relatable way. Like, so mona lebitsa papantri. So how can I papa squint? You understand? Yes. Yeah. So I'm still trying to find. I'm still learning. I hope. I pray. Also, I pray. With me, one thing with me is people said, do you see yourself 5 more years touring the entire? Like, I might not even be a stand-up comedian. With me is I allow myself to fall into things. Yes, I allow myself to get into things where I'm done.
I think one thing that is so interesting about you is that, just like you said, you allow yourself to fall into things, meaning that you allow yourself to flow into things, which is which makes you an interesting character. What is the one thing that you have made, comedy, stand out, about you?
Or what is one thing that I've made that stand out from my I like talking about how ugly I am. Yes.
Guys, ladies and gentlemen, one thing that I appreciate about this amazing character is that he's real about himself. Like
some people say, "You're not that bad." I'm like, you don't live with this. This is fair.
I think okay. Finish what you want to say.
I was just saying, I'm done. Like I have this lame joke that I say that I make.
Yeah.
I always, like, once and twice when I get to a new crowd, and I tell people, like, if you see me now, I'm actually better. When I was young, you know that, right?
Because I don't think I'd ever get tired of that joke,
like
but it's fine.
But I think I'm getting better.
Can I ask though? Can I answer?
Yeah.
Is it because of the, like, what's been? Is it because of the money?
Oh no! Apparently, when men, I'm like, God, this is men
grow.
Yeah, after 30. Yeah, after 30, you start looking a little bit better.
Pizzazzing.
Yeah. So I think it's just with that. This, the money will come later. I'm just content.
That's right.
Yeah, the money will come.
Lady.
Yes.
Continue.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, but I was explaining, like, I like talking about my looks, how I look, and maybe one thing with me is I've never really spoken about this in front of the camera, but I've never struggled with girls. I will not lie. No, I will not lie.
Guys, like, the whole time I've been waiting for that line.
No, not in a bad way. Not even a very boastful. No. Not even a very boastful.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So I've never really struggled with girls because I think for most of us, Well, maybe I'm struggling now, or maybe I'm not.
But do you feel like right now you're struggling?
No. No, I
That's
don't.
right.
No. Do I even want to get into that?
No, but that's not the point though.
Am I struggling?
Okay, no,
Yeah.
wait.
Yes.
Let's be realistic.
Yeah.
Guys, okay. In a day, ne?
Yes.
Let me ask you this question.
Yes.
In a day, how many inboxes do you receive from just random girls on your messenger, on Facebook? Let's start there.
2 or 3 in a week. 2 or 1 or never.
Oh my God.
For real, I swear. Sometimes less like a poo because I put something up that's new, right? And it's not what people thought they would see, right? It's new. You've seen when I have pictures or videos that are trending, and people something will just pop in back.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but one thing with Facebook is that it allows you to have 5,000 friends.
Okay, cool. 5.
Yes. So also, I think it has been a similar pool for a while. So people know me now, and inbox. Every day there's a new inbox, but there's hardly any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. That can work.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because, I mean, Facebook sometimes, it allows you to have, just like you said, an inbox a day, a message request for a day.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? And you take advantage of that.
Yes.
How are you Instagram?
I don't have a Instagram face. Instagram is just
Okay. We can always work on that.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
We can always work on that. That can always be improved. It's okay.
Yes.
It's fine. Let's go to Twitter. And then Twitter, guys, he has a presence there, okay?
Yes.
So don't tell me, Hore, a day will not pass without you having a message request.
Oh, yes. Hi.
Nah?
No,
Yes.
the reality, go on. I don't want to lie to people and say my inbox, my DM is busy. No, I do get attention. I think every person does. Once in a while.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Do get attention. No, I do get. I think naturally, I do get attention.
Okay, the same applies to Facebook, ne?
Yes. Everywhere. WhatsApp. Even WhatsApp, because I have Skaftin ads, right? When I'm talking about getting salts, there was a WhatsApp, something I created for single people, People got in there and they said, when I was like, me, I was like, so
Ibile batla di billboard tsa bo Thabothe, tsa bo Leribe, di drone shots of, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I was here. I think I want to clear this out. I've never struggled with girls. Like, I'll repeat this. Look, you can know it's because I know my listen. I know my niche. I think one thing with people is that habatsebe type, habatsebe niche but Mona, you don't qualify. Yeah, you don't qualify. Stay in your lane. Stay on within your side. You might get lucky on the side, but so with me is I've always known. I've always well, not always known, but I've never really been ambitious about I want a girl. I thought I should just I've constantly been working on myself in regards to things that I like, right? In regards to things that I so my sister and thing you understand? But that doesn't mean truly you understand? You understand? But also happy it's all movie like gems, right? It's all movie but hasn't let customer. Don't talk about the brand. You are not the customer. Listen to my customers.
That's right.
I'm a customer.
That's right.
It's like too much of a plural in there. Yeah, but that's that. I hope you don't have a very tricky question following up.
I actually have a comment.
Okay. Carry on.
I think ever since you've started taking, ever since you've started improving on your personal brand as Skaftin.
Yes.
You started improving so much on your brand.
Okay, thank you so much.
It's been showing a lot too
so
on
much.
your comedic
Yes.
You know, how
yes.
you show your,
How I infuse my
A,
comic side with the
A.
content I create.
Thank you,
The
exactly.
images, yes.
Naturally, whoop.
What?
Also, to, like, with your natural side,
Yes.
you know, with your physical side too.
Yes.
I think too, with doing research on you, you're also another person that's been taking enthusiasm
Okay.
with your, you know, your
Working
physical.
out,
Yes.
yes. Yes.
Yes, that too.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that too.
I hate gym.
No, you don't.
No, for real, I hate gym. I will explain. Most people never really
No, you
understand. Listen, I hate
don't.
gym. But working out, when you are working out, you actually feel good. I love feeling good.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah.
like the way that you work out.
Oh, you've seen me work out.
Yeah,
Yes,
'cause
I remember
I've
you've
seen
seen me
him.
work out.
Yeah, because I've seen you work out.
Yes, this is my.
And like the way that you work out, it doesn't.
This is my trick. Listen, this is my trick.
Tell us your trick,
Yes.
actually.
Once I start, I want to finish and leave the gym.
Oh, okay, that's what you do.
Yeah. Yes. I just want to start.
Let's just get this workshop
Yes.
done.
Yeah, because I feel like if I don't have any other option. One other trick that I use on how, like, because I said I don't like waking out. One other trick I use on myself psychologically is that I don't have another shell. I cannot hold another body to spare. So what I have milomo so you live the only self you ever know is this. The only self. So I
Which is the truth.
yeah. So I think the self.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is this going on camera? Yes, I feel this part. If it's, cut it out if you don't like it. But I also feel like you should turn yourself on. Like I think you should stand in the mirror. If I were not me, yes, you understand.
This is the one thing that I always stand for.
Yes.
Because if there was not you, who else
Yes.
would...
So you live in this shell.
Thank you.
Make sure that it looks like I told you, like customer. So I think every human being is a brand, in a way. So
Absolutely.
people get into conversations with you because you are interesting. It might be your character. It might be in the way you look. Or, yeah. So I feel like if I'm going to present myself, find myself, and it's like reading. It's like I think waking out, the part thing. I don't read a lot though.
What? Wait, no, wait. I can't.
I don't read a lot.
Wait.
Yes.
You don't read a lot?
Yeah, I don't read a lot.
Wait, no, but it just doesn't, like, you, I feel like your character feeds off as someone that reads a lot, that it consumes a lot of knowledge.
Oh, yes.
Consumes a lot of knowledge
Yes.
about, like, I think, like, spiritual.
Yeah, but
things
relatively,
and-
I think I'm consuming a lot of information as compared to how I didn't really like school, which is one of my major regrets. It's one of my major. I didn't really like school. And
Can I ask you one question though?
Yes,
How long did it take
7
you?
years.
Ah!
There's one time.
Guys, I didn't even need to finish the question.
7 years. Kids the first year, ne?
Eh,
Guys, the second year. Kapita second year.
eh,
Kabala third year.
eh,
Katwa third year.
Eh.
Ka second year.
Eh.
Katwa second year.
Eh.
Ka fourth year.
Yes.
Kapita fourth year.
right.
So.
Le utlwile he,
Yes.
bu guys, eh.
Yes. So I
It
wish.
is what it is.
I could have
And you
done
know
better.
what? It is what it is. Your first degree is your own journey. So this is Skaftin's journey, guys.
Yes.
It is what it is.
Also, I think I should add a comment. I'm glad that the name says it. It's revolutionary. What you do is
Yes.
revolutionary, yes. Because I think a lot of people out there are still wondering what Lesotho looks like, if it has people who create beautiful content, who think the same way everybody else does around the world. So I think you guys are doing a beautiful job. I enjoyed this interview. I hope to see more. I hope to see myself. And I hope to see more people being interviewed. And I'm looking forward to the end product. Let me just say that.
I think before we end this interview, how would you like your comedy
Yes.
to change the way that the youth,
To affect the youth.
yes,
Also, there's one thing I want to talk about, the industry at large. Can I
Yes,
include
please
that, the
do.
industry at large, and then
Yes.
how I think it would, I want it to impact the youth.
Mm.
We 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 don't have structures. I think that's the role of the government, or the role of the role of people, anybody who's leading a nation. That structure that's supposed to be in control. That's supposed to make sure that services, transport, food. I think what our nation is not recognizing is that entertainment as an entire sector or department by itself, and it contributes a lot on tourism, and I forgot the other, but entertainment is what keeps people going. They can be busy, go to
Definitely.
school, do that,
I love that
but
you
you
said
get
that.
back. Entertainment helps you to reset. You understand?
Absolutely.
But makamona nana memo ngakila ga ikotlolla ga hotho batho ba bola ba patala ga ba itapolla. You understand? Yeah, so I think our parents, who are our leaders, are still not really. They want to watch TV, but they don't believe that their kids can appear on TV. That's slow. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me, yeah. But at the same time, I think the youth should stop complaining. I think, right? They should find channels. It's all about channels. They should know what they can do. And because I think that some of us who actually made it out of this country, because the only way you can make it here is when you make it out and then come back. But I think if we can, I think there's a way that we can create within ourselves and actually exchange and then sell a product abroad, which is us. You understand? So I'm hoping that my comedy tells, like, sort of says to the youth, you can do whatever you want to do. You can dance if you want to dance. If you want to dance, just have a camera in front of you. There's so many social media platforms. There's Likey. There's TikTok. I know people who are over like 10, 35K followers on Twitter, on TikTok.
It's crazy.
There's TikTok. There's this tweet I saw about somebody said, "What's about like you're scared of posting something about yourself,
Yeah.
but there are kids out here making
Yeah.
money." So
Yeah.
kids are here on YouTube, and
Yeah.
so I think if we fight with the youth should ba tlameha ba utlwisisa, like we tlameha re challenge ka di like,
Yeah.
di subscribe,
Yeah.
re tlameha re challenge go re ha re tseba ntho ena e qeta ho tswa. The first episode of this is just out. Re challenge ka hore let's go, like you've seen how they do it in South Africa anyway. Ha re challenge ka so gona ba camera go tla ke manyu ha ona ke mang ke ba like continue tla le go ke ba khotsi ba, you understand? So I think that's another part. The structure is not really giving platform for us to showcase and re etse chelete ka re etse bophelo le gona in a way re entse ka tsela e ka ngare we always competing, even if we're doing totally ntse tse fapaneng. But le motho mo tla ba sang compareile le comedian e nngwe fela be kere we're not even doing the same thing. But it makes sense that you compare me with him, but we're not even doing the same thing. Also, it's if we compete, it will take us a while to realize that we have to collaborate as opposed to compete. So that's just what I have to say to the youths. Otherwise, I also think that Basotho, myself included, we should put more effort, a little bit of
Sprinkles.
a little bit of, yes.
On that note of putting a little bit of more effort,
Yes.
I'd like to give you some homework.
Okay, please.
On your next maybe your next
Show.
comedic show.
Okay.
So there's a trending video on TikTok.
Yes.
Ne?
Yeah.
On-
Is it a great challenge? No, I won't do that. Okay, I have a part. I will try that.
But like it's more applicable on like my 2000. Ne?
Okay.
So my 2000 when they like meet each other,
Yeah.
or like when they compliment on each other, they like to do this like this thing like this. I don't know, guys. Like I forgot like she.
Oh, they do that?
Hey.
But 2000 are so cool.
You
We have to accept. We have to accept. Just you do what?
Hey, what I did.
Oh.
Ne? So try to find a way maybe to apply to that age group
Okay.
to to relate to them,
Okay.
and then like to according to your content,
Okay.
and try to see how
Try to
now
connect that.
eh
and then
o ka
that's what
connect
he is about.
okay even no ka pha bo they didn't it's because those kids are so
Ma 2000 akulusha. Asezona lo mo sezinte.
you there's a big gap
Yeah.
between us le 2000 so
How do we get there?
we'll get there
Yeah,
guys.
we'll get there.
We'll get there. How would you like to see your content change your audience?
Yo, that's a very simple, hard question.
Simple, hard.
Yeah, that's a very simple, hard question. Because what I don't know what
What if
one thing that I always say to people is that don't take yourself very seriously.
yeah.
Yeah, I wish my audience could realize that. Don't take yourself very seriously. Because once you take your very serious, functional, like so don't take yourself, relax a bit. Flow mute block landlord. Don't do that. But I think people take themselves very seriously. Yeah. So happy I'm telling you about to get you when ba hola and I just na gatatse ka ya fitla of man. Yo, growing up is not easy, man.
I feel like this is the ultimate advice for my 2000
Yeah, can't say.
You guys, it's not all spring and roses, eh?
Yeah.
Like wow.
So that's what I would try to tell them. Like that's what I think I would try to get my message across and tell them, don't take yourself very seriously. Life is not that serious anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Jerry,
You're welcome. Thank you so much
for joining us on this on the revolution. Thank you so much for allowing us into your space.
Thank you.
And it's been an absolute pleasure, just to come chill with you and just come, learn much more about you. I hope it's been a wonderful
experience.
Yes. All right, so Skaftin, where should we follow you on your social media platforms?
Okay. On Twitter, I am at my handle is at SkaftinLB. So it's SKFTIN, capital L, capital B. And on Instagram, it's at Skaftin_LS. Yes, and on Facebook, it's just Skaftin_LS, I think. And then on my personal profile is Jeremiah Skaftin Libya. And where else? On TikTok.
Yeah.
I think I'm just Skaftin LS also.
Awesome.
_Skaftin_LS.
Where do you feel like you get more followership?
On Twitter.
On Twitter?
Yes.
Awesome.
On Twitter, I'm on 11,000 now.
Guys, good rates.
Yes, Twitter. And then on Facebook, I'm on 3,000 follow.
Nice.
4,000, I think.
Yeah?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
But I like my numbers. I like my numbers that way. I like my numbers growing that way.
But they should be
elevated.
Yes,
because you remember what I said. I'm still learning.
Yes.
Once definitely. I'm confident, I'm going to.
Yeah.
And he said, fuck shit up. But yeah, I'm going to do that. Yes.
Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining another episode of The Revolution with the ever so amazing Skaftin, aka Jerry. Thank you so much for joining us here on The Revolution. And thank you so much for just sharing your own insights on, how the revolution should be, amplified here, in terms of your, in terms of your comedic insights.
Yes.
We appreciate you so much, and we wish you all the best in your endeavor.
Thank you so much.
Remember to hit that notification bell so that every week you don't miss a notification from us. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching The Revolution, and remember to catch another fabulous episode from The Revolution. From here, catch you next week and we say peace out.